Do you recognise it? Oh, turn it round then. Ah, yes, a snow globe card. Aren't they beautiful? Came out about 10 years ago. We had one in our Christmas pack. This is the latest design, I think. Very elegant piece with a nice base there, all highly irregular, geometrical, and at the top it's got this superb apparition of being a snow globe with snow falling down on it. So this is one of the cards I received at Christmas time, and this is one of about half a dozen or more cards that I get every year which are just too good to throw away or recycle. I recycle my cards, in fact, but these ones I can't recycle. They're such brilliant ideas. So here's a little resume of the cards I chose this year as my favourites. This is sent by me by a friend who's endorsed it on the back. It's got a tab, and when you do that, it says Happy Christmas. It's a nice one too. It's a moose. And it just about stays upright. So that would sit very happily on your mantelpiece. Looking decorative and very young Christmas card-like almost. But a nice one, I like that. So I'm going to keep that one. Then we've got a very, very pleasing pop-up card with elastic band around it to help it to pop a little more clearly. It's written on the back who it's from, and then on the front, and it's got a nice bit of depth to it as well. It's got this very, very pretty winter scene with snow and fir trees, and it makes a very decorative top to one of your mantelpieces. Then there's a number of these beautiful cards which are, I think, laser printed nowadays is how they do it, which are just superb. I can't put any of these away. Merry Christmas, it says. It's going to be a crib scene, you can see from that. But look at the crib itself, how they depicted it. What a beautiful idea that is. Look at that. Both from the front and back, there's cattle outside the stable, and there's a little manger inside, and yet it folds completely flat when you close it up like that. It's almost like magic, the way it comes into a full 3 dimensions. So that's far too good to recycle at the end of a Christmas season. Here's another one which I like also very much. I want to keep that one. Oh yes, that's very nice. The written on it, but actually I discovered later on that there's a little tab here which comes out where you can, if you wanted to, write on the tab your message. To say you write it on the card, but I don't mind. And it's just very well done. It's got a nice action to it as it opens up. So that's got to be kept, isn't it? Here's another one. Merry Christmas. This is interesting because it's got 2 layers. And this one, I think, comes from Canada. Yes, they have plenty of fir trees in Canada, don't they? Isn't that amazing? In between the trees, there's a banner there saying Merry Christmas. And all the way around the back, there's detail everywhere. I think very, very nice card, that one. So that's got to go into my collection. And there's one of these swing cards, they call it, a swing card. What's a swing card? Well, you open it up like this, that swings, but you turn it round so it faces you, and that's what you actually see. A large, elaborate sort of snowflake, all enlarged and swinging away as well. A bit of breeze if you had, and it would keep swinging. That's a very nice card. Swing cards, they call it. Swing cards, exactly so. That's got to be kept. Yes, I got a card for our friend Tim Hunkin, who I've known for many years. Very quirky, of course. He's got a bit of some special technology work. He's got on a gear wheel. He's made in CNC. That's going to be interesting. I must phone him up and ask him about what he's up to. He makes so many marvellous automatons, but that's a super card to get from Tim. And here's a beautiful idea from Joe in America, who we've known for many years on our website. It starts completely flat. When you open it up like this, if you've got it exactly the right plane, you've got about 4 depth planes. I'm going to turn it this way around. You'll see the words, well, I'll see if you can spot the word before I give it to you. It's got, I think, 5 letters in it, Peace, P-E-A-C-E. But they have to be exactly the right place to get the parallax to work. And that's an amazing card. A wonderful bit of design work to get that to work. Isn't that superb? And the last card of all is from Richard Robinson, who I've known for many years, who runs a science festival in Brighton. He sent me a card. He sent this piece of metal as a hook. He didn't send these, but he had little tabs of glue to put it together, and I didn't like that so much. I wanted to be able to take it apart and show people. So I put some slightly ungainly paper clips around it. What he didn't send was this here sticky tape reel, which you need as a counterweight, so I provided my own. And the point is, when you balance it there, it's going to balance beautifully. So you put it on the edge of your mantelpiece and it swings away. With any slight breeze or movement in the room, it'll start swinging. That's a swinging card, and that's what I'll do. I'll put it on the edge of the table and that can now swing very nicely. Well done, Richard. That's a super little card. Santa Claus and sleigh and deer flying through the air. So these are the cards which are much too good to throw away or to recycle or anything else. They've got such beautiful designs. I feel I've got to keep them as my collection, and it's a particularly rich range of ideas that I've got here for this year. What do you think?